Oh, well, here I am down in the freaking world of stuff. I wanted to upload this video already at noon. Actually, I wanted to upload this yesterday, Friday even. I just couldn't get around to it. Now it's already 7 o'clock Central Time on Sunday evening. I got stuck with one thing after another. Every time I thought I was ready to proceed with uploading a video, I ran into some complications that prevented me from doing so. Oh my goodness, man. You should see what I got here. I got to take this on a little short tour here. All the stuff that I got here. Trying to do this gently. Shit. I got stuff. I mean, I don't know, man. God darn it. It's just crazy. I can't seem to get anywhere. I ran out of room. So anyway, let me show you some stuff that I got recently. This is something I'm going to be showing on the live stream on the Graphic Man 4 Fossils live stream that I'm on every other week. Sometimes I'm on every week, but it depends. But at least every other week. So I wasn't on last week, but I'll be on this Wednesday. So we're having the theme is fossils in space. Fossils in space. Yes, that's the theme. So if you want to, this is something that I was going to show there, but I'll probably show it over there too. But here it is. Here, this is one of the books I've been trying to get for a long time, and they're expensive even in the lowest grade. And this is like a good plus. And it's a Murphy Anderson cover from 1952, I think. Did I write it on the back there? No. Yeah, I did. 1953. Okay, well, it was close enough. So anyway, yeah, if you want to join the old fossils group of merrymakers on Wednesday, I'll leave the link below in the description box. And like I said, we're live every Wednesday between 7 and 7:30 Central Time. And yeah, this is the name, the four color fossils that Graphic Man has so graciously bestowed upon us because we are dinosaurs. We're so old. But we have a lot of fun showing books and talking about the comics, and that's all what it's about. We're not about trying to look for the next hot issue and the next cool hot variant covers and things like that. We're just about comics and the artists and the stories and the creators involved in making those books to history. So anyway, I had that. Let me see here. Oh, I'm going to show this over there on Wednesday too, but I want to, since we're getting close to Halloween, October, Weird Science. This is number 15, 6, can't read the damn thing. Number 18. Oh, man, it can't be 18. Number 16, I was right. It's number 16 from 1952. Hey, it's the year I was born. I'm an old fossil, man, you know. This is the cover by Wally Wood. This is the cover and story that inspired the infamous 1962 Mars Attack cards. That I think they actually came out in '61, you know, but they didn't really hit the market, you know, full scale until '62. And it was a limited market, but so they say. But supposedly it wasn't even available in Chicago, but that's where I got mine. They were in a lot more places than people think, and that was in '62. So yeah, and then they were censored and banned. They had to pull them off the shelves. They had to recall them, you know, because of the outcry from parents that they were too bloody, too grotesque. Anyway, so that's Weird Science EC from 1952. Oh, I got this. What I found here. This is I was going to do a diorama with Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, and I didn't want to use the vintage ones that I had, the originals from the 1950s and early 60s that I bought in the dime stores. So they are reproducing these, you know, of course, probably made in China. I think I got these at a steal, man, for $6. I think I got two of the same one. It could be, I don't know. You figure out who they are. I think that's Dopey. I just dropped something. What was it? Hey, what did I drop? What did I drop? Dropped a pick. A nose pick, you know. Put that over there. So much stuff I wanted to. Oh no, I shouldn't put it over there. I should have put it in there. Should put it right in that box where I have all the things I already showed. You know. That's the way to do it. Crap! What the hell is this? My licorice. Oh, I got some more stuff that nobody wanted. You know, my mother-in-law passed away. Father-in-law a few years ago. My mother-in-law a year ago, and then 2 years ago rather. And then we're just going through the boxes that nobody wanted. They were going to throw out all this stuff or try to sell it or something, and then mostly I think they were going to throw it out. But so we went through it and like this. I mean, they were going to throw this away. They didn't want the Nutcracker. They were going to throw it out. This is like an original Nutcracker from the early 1960s. I used to have, my parents used to have these. And I think this is all wrapped up, but I'm guessing that this might be the tools to pick your nuts with. I'm not kidding here. Let me see if I can open it. I think that's what it is. I'm just gonna throw it out. I don't know. I don't know who wrapped it. I think probably my wife. Yeah, sure. My wife wrapped it up. These are the. See these? They look like dental tools, don't they? And you just scrape the inside of the walnut, whatever kind of hard shell nut you're trying to eat. I'm gonna throw this out. I'll throw that out. It's me. And I used to go over there to my mother-in-law's, you know, because she was already like in a wheelchair and she couldn't walk and stuff like that. And she used a walker, but it was extremely difficult. But that's what she used to go to the washroom, was really hard. And she fell there a couple of times, then broke her hip, and that finally what did her in, you know. Broke her hip like 3 times. It's unbelievable. I had to start going over there because nobody else would spend enough time. And this is I always made coffee and made her breakfast and stuff. Us breakfast. This is what was her favorite cup to drink out of. And Colette brought that home. Oh, I see you brought her favorite cup. She says, yeah, nobody wanted it because it was chipped on the end. It was broke. See, it's got a little chip there. Where is it? Right there. Nobody wanted it because of that chip. I'd take it. You know, if I would have known it was even there, I wasn't even thinking about it. I would have taken it right away because I always pull that cup out for her. It was weird. I got a lot of stuff in there. I'm gonna have a little bit late for this, but this has been sitting here since noon when I wanted to upload the original video. So now it's 7 o'clock in the evening. Yeah. Nothing like a nice cup of coffee. So this is kind of a mix-up of different things that I want to show. Oh, I picked up this poster, this movie poster with Orson Welles called the Tatars, or the Tatars, however you want to pronounce it. And it's pretty neat. It's a perfect size. It's a small window card poster that they used to put in the window boxes outside the theater. And it's from 1961, I think. It's 1961. Orson Welles and Victor Mature. It's an original window card poster. Little bondage going on over there. Hide your women and seize your swords. The Tatars are coming. Oh. So that was pretty. You know what I paid for that? It's not on there. This one, no. It was $4.97. And then I think $3 shipping. First class, or $4 shipping, I don't know. So under $10. I mean, I was surprised. Very nice, very nice. Some other comics here I can show. Man, what a rough day. Then the door got stuck back there, and I had to start working on that because I had to sand down the bottom of the door jamb, and then it got stuck on the latch, and I had to reset the latch, so that interrupted me from making a video. This is something that I think is I don't know if this is rare or not, but I never see it. I never see anybody showing this. America's Best Comics from ABC TV, all the cartoons and animated shows that they had back in 66, I think, or 67. It's a one-shot, and I'm not sure if they have... Oh, it's published by the American Broadcasting Company. It's published by ABC. It's interesting. It's basically, I think, reprints of the comics and cartoons. Sally Field, the Flying Nun. That was a popular TV show at the time. I watched a couple episodes of that, but it didn't thrill me. I thought it was too much of a girly show for me, you know, the Flying Nun, a silly girly show. And I think it was geared towards younger female audience anyway, so it didn't really appeal to me all that much here. Here's an advertisement. Or do you say advertisement? Batman and Robin with Batgirl. Custer. I don't think I ever watched that show. Who the hell starred in that show? Is that Lee Majors? No. Rock Hudson? Nah, wait, what? I don't know. Please, Mr. Custer, I don't want to go. Oh, look at that. They had all these great shows. I remember the not the Wizard. I didn't watch that, but I did watch Journey to the Center of the Earth. I love that. Love that show. Oh my God, I love that show so much. What else did they have here? Cowboy in Africa. Why do I not remember that show? With Chuck Connors. You know, from The Rifleman and from Branded. Those were two TV shows that he had. The second one, Branded, only lasted, I think, one season, but I didn't even... Cowboy in Africa. I didn't know that that was a program on television. I don't remember it, at least. I don't. Well, what are you gonna do? Story in here is The Prisoners of the Pharaoh, the FF. Well, I just oh yeah, that's taking a lot of the smell from the comic book out, so it's got to be replaced. Do that later. Put a new life extender in there. What those things do is they absorb the contaminants and odors to prolong the life of the paper itself. At least I think a little bit, and even if it doesn't, it does absorb a lot of the odors. There's some controversy as to whether these life extenders, as they're called by what is it? I think it's Comics Unlimited has that, or is it BCW? One of those two companies has the life extenders. It's their version of the micro chamber papers. But the micro chamber papers themselves are under some controversy as to whether they're really necessary or not, because if you're using acid-free backer boards, especially the backer boards that have a carbon buffer in between the two layers of acid-free paper pressed together, that carbon buffer, you don't need anything else. So, and it doesn't really extend, I don't think it extends the life of the paper unless you can actually prove that it's absorbing the contaminants that are in the paper itself, extracting them out of the paper and into the life extenders or the microchamber paper. It'll absorb the odors, but it's not really extracting the bad elements. I don't think. I mean, there's some controversy going on about that. So some people claim they're just making money off of idiots, but I don't know. But to me, even if they don't work in extending the life of the comic, I think, getting the smell out of there is still, something that I would like. You want to keep a little bit of it because we love to sniff our old books, but you don't want it to smell like you don't want it to smell like the foul waste you don't want it to smell like the drains of the city that carry the foul waste of humanity. Alright, what else do hey. Oh, that wasn't the one, was it? Oh, here's one. No, man. This is number 2. 1967. This is Tower Records. Tower Comics book. We used to have a place around here called Tower Records, so that's why I just mentioned that. I was just looking through some of my records that I bought there, actually. So this is pretty nice condition, man. This is a Wally Wood cover here. This is a beautiful high-grade copy. There's nothing spectacular about this Wally Wood cover, but it is Wally Wood, and it is in really nice shape. Number 2 from 1967. One of the Thunder Agents. Look at the ad in there. Monster from outer space. Government surplus. Fantastic bargains. Let's see what else we got here. Anything else? Dingy teeth made radiant white. I always love this ad. This is so ridiculous, man. I think that stuff was just some kind of enamel type of paint or something, maybe it's whiteout. But it was some kind of weird stuff, man. You know, I mean, it, it was probably more dangerous to use this stuff and get gum infections than anything else. But in that Frontier cabin, I did not have one of these that I remember, but a friend of mine did. A couple of people I knew had one of these. And all it was made out of vinyl. And you got these two little rods, like wire shirt hangers, dry cleaner hangers, you know. And you put one of those triangular things on each end, and then you put it over a card table. You'd have to have a card table. And at that time in the 60s, playing cards on those card tables, you know, was a popular thing to do with 4 people. So almost everybody had a card table, and that was what you had to do. But if you didn't have one, you'd be poo-poo out of luck. This Haunted Mystery Bank. I believe I have something very similar to that. Such a cool ad. That was a lot of bucks back then, $6. I think I have one that came from Disney Land. I think. I got it back here somewhere. It's back there. It was made out of metal too. Maybe metal and some plastic. And this might be a knockoff of that because they were so popular. But anyway, just a beautiful copy. Boy, wouldn't you like to have a beautiful copy like this of Action number 1? Or maybe Detective Comics 27? No. Yeah, 27 and or Batman number 1. What the hell? We can be happy without having all that stuff, right? See, this is what I do. I cut off the ends of the mylar like that. So they're angled. See if I can show you that somehow. God darn it. See how I cut it there on each end? Angle it like that. That way you can just, you don't need any tape. You can just slip it right in there. And you're done. 75 bucks is what this thing is worth in 2008. So I've had this since 2008. $75? Wow. I put it in there as a near mint minus, but that is so cool just to be able to, and you don't need no tape or nothing, you just slip it right in. Okay, let's see. This has a lot of pretty cool ads in here, man. This, I think I already showed you this. This is the Space Adventures number 31. Steve Ditko cover, obviously. I'd like to take it out and look through some of the ads in here. Typical. Prizes given, you know, you sell these greeting cards or whatever have you, or seeds, and then you get to pick prizes, but you'd have to spend a lot of time going door to door and Try to get all your relatives to buy some of this junk. And I mean, how many kids sold enough to actually get a bike? To actually get a bike or a real metal 8mm movie projector. I mean, you know, look at that. Oh, look at here. Hey. I got these Civil War soldiers, but it's not complete. I don't think it's complete. I know that I have some of my original ones. I had, like, I don't know, somewhere between 20 and 30 original ones left, and then I was trying to get the whole 150 set piecemeal. So I don't know if I have it now or not. I can't remember. But look at there, 8 dresses, only $3.45. What does it say there? Are these used? Yeah, they've been colorfully cleaned. And what does that mean? Oh, carefully cleaned and pressed. So they're used dresses of all different sizes. 8 for $4. Wow. Jumpin' Yemeni, that's pretty cheap. What do we got here? Enter a contest. Is that what that is? All new Charlton jackpot. Steve Ditko. Record your voice at home. And you know, we used to make our own tanks when people would buy new appliances like washers or dryers or refrigerators. They'd put the boxes out in the alley. We'd get those boxes and we'd paint them and, you know, made cardboard turrets and stuff like that, and we rolled around them in it like it was a tank. And then we had to carry the turret inside the tank because, you know, we rolled down the alley with that. Really crazy. And I don't know, we did some crazy things. We weren't able to see. A car could have ran right over us, and but it was different. It was different back then, you know. It was just different. It was quiet and peaceful during the day. Everybody was at work. And stamp collecting. Got a lot of ads in here, this one. Oh, did I tell you what? This is Volume 3. I don't know why it's called Volume 3. It's 31 from 1959. Kids were still pretty big into stamp collecting and coin collecting. Today, there's none of that going on anymore. The shops are all gone. You gotta go online and find the coins or stamps that you want. There are just, you know, very few shops. What? Another one of those cabins? Showed that in the other one here. There's another one of those frontier cabins. Oh, look at that. Ha! Holy shit. Man, oh man, look at that. Photos of your favorite stars. And they're free. just for asking. Yeah, BS. Look at this. If they're free, why do you gotta pay 10 cents for each one? To cover handling and mailing cost for each picture. So come on, if you want 10, that's $1. That's nothing free. And 10 ain't gonna cost any more than 2 to send. That was all crap. Look at that. James Arness. He was the he played in the movie The Thing, the original 50s version. And he was also Marshal Matt Dillon. Ward Bond. Who the hell was Ward Bond? Can't remember who Ward Bond was. But Pat Boone, the singer, he had a lot of great hits. Moody River was one of my favorite hits by him. Was Moody River, and then he had that song "Don't Forbid Me." Come on, stop, focus, God damn it! Oops, excuse that language. I'm so sorry. That was Pat Boone. Richard Boone. He played in Have Gun Will Travel, another Western series that I used to watch all the time. The next one is what? Ronnie Burns. Well, I don't. Wait, Ronnie Burns? Who the hell was Ronnie Burns? I can't remember who Ronnie Burns was. The name is familiar. Ronnie Burns, man. Can't remember. But anyway, the next one there is man, focus, you. Ronnie Burns. Raymond Burr. Raymond Burr was Perry Mason. He played Perry Mason. He also played Ironsides after the Perry Mason show. And he had a long-standing homosexual relationship with for shit's sake, who was that? Raymond Burr and give me a minute here, it'll come to me. I can't freaking remember. Maybe it was. Maybe it'll come to me when it comes down the line. Perry Como had a great '60s variety show that my parents used to love watching that show. I watched it all the time with them. Tim Considine, I can't remember who that is. Tony Curtis, great movie actress, and everybody knows his daughter, Jamie Lee Curtis, the Scream Queen from Halloween. And Tony Curtis played with Kirk Douglas in that great movie, The Vikings. That was a great movie. Doris Day was so popular back in the 1950s. Glass Bottom Boat, and she played in a lot of great pillow talk movies, romantic movies, comedies, and stuff like that. Doris Day. My arm's getting tired, damn it. Oh, my arm's getting tired. I gotta give it a break. damn arm's so damn tired. Man, arm was starting to bother me. Anyway, where was I now? I got sidetracked again. Doris Day. Oh. What was I? Was I on Doris Day here? Let's see. Let's continue with this stuff. This is interesting to me. It might not be interesting to you. I don't know. Doris Day. Okay, we did that. James Dean. He played in East of Eden. Rebel Without a Cause. Who's sidekick in that movie, Rebel Without a Cause, was Salaminio, who was another homosexual. Well, he was kind of weird. I don't know if he was homosexual. I think he was bisexual or something. There was something with him, Salaminio. I can't remember right now. There was some weird thing. He got murdered. Maybe that'll come to me too. Anyway, and Jimmy Dean. Jimmy Dean was, well, most people remember him for the pork sausages. Jimmy Dean pork sausages, but he played in with Fess Parker in the early Daniel Boone television series, black and white TV series. He played in that, and Jimmy Dean. He had a big hit with in the early '60s with Big Bad John. That was the name of the song, Big Bad John. And he is a James Dean and Jimmy Dean are like cousins, but I think distant cousins, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. And Eddie Fisher, I think he was married to Debbie Reynolds for a while, Eddie Fisher, and he had a hit song with Oh My Papa, To Me You Are So Wonderful. What a weirdo. But that was the name of the song, Oh My Papa. Scott Forbes, I don't know who he is. Jack Kelly was an actor, and I think Jack Kelly played one of the Maverick brothers on the TV show Maverick with oh, for God's sakes, no, I can't remember his damn name. How could I remember Jack Kelly and not the main actor of the Maverick series? Just, that's unreal. There was a lot of stuff here to remember. And then there's Phyllis Kirk. I don't know who. Phyllis Kirk. I wonder if she's related to Tommy Kirk. Tommy Kirk was a singer. Tommy Kirk was a... I had a list here of the from 1950s throughout the early 1960s of singers that were also actors. I know Tommy, I can't find that list now. I'm trying to remember now. He did play, God damn it, focus. He was known for his clean-cut acting, you know. What did he do? It was a movie that The Swiss Family Robinson, that's what it was. Tommy Kirk played in that film, Swiss Family Robinson, the original motion picture. Songs I can't recall. Tennessee Ernie Ford, he had a song in the early 60s, What was it called? That Big Bad John. Big Bad John. St. Peter, don't you come? What did he do? I owe my soul to the company store. You load 15 tons, and what do you get? Something like that. That was Tennessee Ernie Ford. 4 Aces. What do they do? 3 Coins in the Fountain. They were like a band, a singing group back in the 50s. They did 3 Coins in the Fountain. The 4 Lads. That was another group. I get all these guys confused because we had the 4 Preps that did Santa Catalina, 26 miles, Santa Catalina, and the 4 Lads. What did they do? Shangri-La or something like that. Annette Funicello played in the Beach movies with Frankie Avalon. James Garner, that's who I was thinking of. James Garner in Maverick, and Jack Kelly played James Garner's brother. That's what it is. Darlene Gillespie, I don't know who that is. Robert Horton. God, the name is familiar. I can't place it though. Rock Hudson. He was a famous actor who died of AIDS. Tab Hunter was another homosexual from Hollywood who had a long-standing relationship with, I think, I played in Psycho, Anthony Perkins. Anthony Perkins was bisexual, I think. Will Hutchins, can't remember. Ephraim Zimbalist Jr. He played in the FBI back in the early '60s. The FBI, and then there was another show he played in. Was very popular. I used to watch it all the time. 77 Sunset Strip. Roger Smith. I don't get it. Peter Brown, not sure who that is. Again, Richie Valens, of course. He, the Big Bopper, and Buddy Holly died in that 1959 plane crash. Jerry Lee Lewis, Great Balls of Fire, big singer. Sophia Loren, she played in the movie with Frank Sinatra, The Pride and the Passion. And oh, you know what? Sophia Loren. If I could find it in there, I got a famous photograph of her where they were at a Hollywood event. Not Marilyn Monroe, James Manfield, and and the photographer took this picture and caught Sophia Loren looking at James Manfield's, titties. She was staring at her titties. She was. Got it right here. No. Oh, all right, here we are. Put the back in here. I've been trying to organize. That's why I remember exactly where I had. Look at that. The Blonde Bombshell. James Manfield and Sophia Loren. You can see where she's got her eyes looking right there. Mm-hmm. Very famous photograph. And James Manfield, she died in that automobile accident, she's in Louisiana or somewhere south, I don't know, and ran into the back of a semi and got decapitated, I don't know. But James Manfield was, what was that movie she did with Marilyn Monroe and Jane Russell back in the mid-50s, or 53, I think, or 54. What the hell was the name of that? I can't remember it. Gentlemen prefer blondes. That was a big movie that she had with the three big sex pots at the time: Jane Russell and Marilyn Monroe. And well, anyway, we're talking about Sophia Loren now, and then there's a Guy Madison. Guy Madison. Didn't he do Singing the Blues? Guy Madison. He's so familiar right now. God, I hate this. No, he didn't do. That wasn't Guy Madison. Guy Mitchell did that song, "Singing the Blues." Who's Guy Madison, man? I can't remember who Guy Madison is, but he did not do "Singing the Blues." I'm thinking of Guy Mitchell. God, I hate it when it doesn't focus, man. Okay, Sal Mineo. We were just talking about him, or was I? He was in that movie with James Dean. Not East of Eden. Rebel Without a Cause, and he played in some other stuff. I think around the mid 1970s, they found him murdered, and when they went in his apartment or in the home where he lived, they found all this pornographic material with young boys and adult males and stuff like that. He had, and all that stuff came out about him, you know. And there's David Nelson, who was the brother of Ricky Nelson, the famous singer, and they had that TV show. They both starred on with Ozzie and Harriet in the 1950s. It was a family TV show with their parents were Ozzie and Harriet. Hugh O'Brien was another famous actor. Anthony Perkins. Yeah, he was bisexual because he was married and had kids too, and he was a long time homosexual as well, and he had a long relationship, I think, with Tab Hunter. I think it was Tab Hunter. Elvis Presley. I don't know who that is. Wade Preston. He was another actor. Movie actor. John Provost. He sounds familiar. I think he was an actor. I don't know. Debbie Reynolds. Oh yeah, Tammy and the Bachelor with Leslie Nielsen. That was a famous movie that she did. Abba Dabba Tammy is what they used to call her. And then Dale Robertson. Oh God, Jimmy Rogers was a singer who did. We had a big hit with Honeycomb. The name of that song was Honeycomb. Really big hit back in the '60s. Tommy Sands was another actor. What the hell did he do again? Tommy Sands. Not the drummer. Tommy Sands. God, the names are so familiar to me, I can't place it, you know. I'll have to get back to that. Tommy Sands. It's right on the tip of my tongue what he did. I think he had a song. He had some hit song and played in some minor films, and I Can't remember the name of the damn song right now. And then there was John Saxon, who played in the Nightmare on Elm Street trilogies, and I think another movie he did was Blood Beach. John Saxon, he did a lot of that stuff. What else did he do? I think he just died recently, didn't he? John Saxon. He played in Black Christmas. That was another one. Didn't he just die this year or something? Or did he die last year? I can't remember. I think he died either early this year or last year. John Saxon. He was a pretty good actor. He played in a lot of different roles, and he starred in some TV shows. He was on some westerns. The Virginian. He was had some roles on there. Damn, my eyes are getting messed up, man. Oh my god. I'm supposed to be taking these eye drops, because I get a lot of cloudiness in my eyes lately. What else we got here? John Saxon, David Stroley, Gail Storm, Clint Walker. Oh yeah, The Great Train Robbery with Clint Walker. He played Sheriff. What was the name of that sheriff he played? It's a weird name. Great Train Robbery. That was pretty good. It was kind of a spoof, but it was funny and it was good. You got to check that out, The Great Train Robbery. I forgot the name of the character he played. It was a weird sheriff's name, kind of. And then he did Killdozer back in like the mid '70s. There was a movie called Killdozer, and Marvel did a one shot of that movie. I've forgotten what series it was, Marvel title it was in, but they did a one shot on that. Clint Walker. God darn it, man, my eyes. Am I the only one that's having problems here focusing this stuff? Okay, here we go. Gail Storm, Clint Walker, Guy Williams. That's another guy. Guy Madison, Guy Williams, Guy Mitchell. Don't know what Guy Williams did. It's so familiar on the tip of my tongue. Natalie Wood. Of course, she was in Breakfast at Tiffany's. Loretta Young. Great singer. James Manfield, we talked about her. The Everly Brothers, who had a lot of big hits in the 50s. Wake Up Little Susie and Kathy's Clown. Peter Lawford, who was one of the original Rat Pack members with Dean Martin, Frank Sinatra. He was an actor too. Here, Peter Lawford, George Nader. Oh no, Chuck Connors, who I remember as a rifleman, mostly. And then he did a TV movie called The Mad Bomber. I remember that now. Fabian was a teenage idol at the time, the late 50s, early 60s. Ty Hardin, don't know. Frankie Avalon was with the Beach movies with, God. I can't even think of the name right now. I just mentioned her. Just mentioned her for crying out loud. Annette Funicello, for God's sakes. Frankie Avalon and Annette Funicello did all the beach movies. And then the last one, Ed Cookie Burns, who was the sidekick with Efren Zimbalist Jr. and another guy, I forgot what his name was, in that series in the early 60s, 77 Sunset Strip. Oh, and Ed Cookie Burns, you know what he used to do? And I read about this, he originally was seen on the beach, by this photographer, and the photographer wanted to take pictures of him, and he paid him for the pictures and stuff to be taken, and then, he found out that he prostituted himself for a while. Ed Cookie Burns, he prostituted himself, and I think that's had to be a major contribution to his alcoholism and stuff like that, and his career going down the drain after 77 Sunset Strip. I don't think he quite could get over what he did. But anyway, holy crap, that was awful long video on this stuff here. But I don't know, I didn't have nothing else to do, so damn it, I did it anyway. Well, I never felt more like singing the blues, and I never thought I'd ever lose your love. You got me singing the blues. Guy Mitchell. Oh, that doesn't fit in there. Where's the board? I don't have the original board. Yeah, this has got to be the original board. The original board? Of course it is. What's this then? I don't need that, do I? No. So, I think I'm gonna... Wait a minute, it's not the original board. It has to be. I can't fit it in there no more. So that was pretty cool. That was interesting. That shows you how old I am, remembering all that stuff there. It was a good time though, man, Yeah, what else we got here? Thunder Agents, number 10. Did I show this? No. What did I show? Oh yeah, that one. No Man. Alright. Found this recently. Number 10 from 1968. Look at that, Alan Williamson and oh yeah, you can tell. Alan Williamson and Wally Wood on the cover of this. Not earth-shattering cover, but hey, these are becoming pretty popular. These Tower Records. There I go again, Tower Records. I got all these CDs on my mind, which I was sorting earlier. And then I bought most of them at Tower Records, which doesn't exist anymore. I'm talking about Tower Comics here, damn it. Another one, Tower Comics. The Thunder Agents, number 14. And another Thunder Agent Dynamo Wally Wood cover. Very nice. Half black cover. Number 3, 1967. Well, alrighty then. Oh, let me just show these and get them out of the way here. going nuts with all this stuff here. Unusual tales. Charlton comic. And we got, I gotta put these away. I don't know where do I file these? This is from Skywall, Jungle Adventures #1. I don't know if this is just me or what, but this has kind of a Commandy-ish feel to it, the cover. And here's #3. And I'm not even sure who's doing the covers on this. Not sure who's doing the covers on them, but see, when I put them at an angle like this, you can get rid of the glare. Put them on there straight like that, you're gonna have glare. You gotta angle it, man. Then you can get away from the glare. Of course, this is regular plastic. I gotta rebag this. But here, you see what I mean? You got all that damn glare, and if you angle it the right way, you will not have that. And just move up closer, and even though it's on an angle, you'll be able to see everything too. You will be able to see it all without much of a glare. Okay, well, let me just remind everybody about this coming Wednesday. Let me check something here on my phone, on the calendar. Today is the 12th, so we're talking about the 15th. On the 15th, this coming Wednesday, I'll leave the link in the description box. Graphic Man's channel, 7 to 7:30 Central Time is when we start the live stream, and we're probably going to have the usual gang of idiots. I say gang of idiots because that's what the EC bullpen used to call themselves, the usual gang of idiots. That's kind of funny. But Eric Breen, I'm sure, is going to be there. And Gratu Orloff, he usually comes later because he's working at a comic shop. Eric Breen is working at a comic shop. Graphic Man is working at a comic shop. I should get a job working at a comic shop, but I got enough work down here. And I think who's going to be on there? Jambo Comics will probably be on there. Myself, for God's sakes, Dr. Silver Age, I think, is going to be on there. Dr. Silver Age, and Steve Charlton 66, I hope, is going to be on. He's always got great stuff to show, you know. It's always great to see Steve Charlton 66, and I don't know, maybe some other people are going to pop up. I think possibly, even though he's not a fossil, not officially because he's not old enough to be a fossil, but he's completely welcome on the show, and it's Paulo Costa. Paulo Costa, I think is his name. I hope I'm getting that right. But from Portugal. So we got an international cast there. Maybe, I don't know 100%, maybe Gold Key Geezer will be on there. He comes on sometimes, Gold Key Geezer, and then Shannon, solid fourth string, solid fourth bend, Shannon. I don't know if he'll be on or not, but sometimes, I think Wednesday he might have to work, so I'm not sure if he'll be able to be on, even if he gets there later or earlier. I don't know what his work schedule is, but we'll see. Anyway, should be a lot of fun. We don't, at least we try to avoid the politics. I stay away from that. It's all about getting together and having fun, looking at the old books and talking about them and things like that. That's all what we like to do. And Graphic Man does a pretty good job of it. I'm glad he's doing that. So anyway, check him out this Wednesday, the 15th, Central Time, 7 to 7:30 is when it starts. And I'll leave the link in the description box. So thanks guys for watching and putting up with me with this stupid book. I spent a lot of time on this book, man. Wow. And that ad, because when I saw all those names and stuff, it brought back a lot of memories. It's too bad I didn't remember all of them, but you know, that's kind of impossible anyway. But some of that stuff might come to me now that I'm done with this video. It'll probably come to me, and I'm thinking, oh, yeah. Anyway, it's the way it is. All right, thanks for joining me, and I hope to see you guys on Wednesday night. Take care.